Hey, how's it going, everyone? Just doing a video, another sequence video. And so, just based on my setup at my apartment, I don't have the usual recording capability. So, I'm going to do these sequence videos. I've been doing these sequence videos recently as live streams, but I thought I would add this one to the collection. This one is a little bit more subtle, but it's always amazing to me when I see it, and I can't help but see it at this point everywhere. And I actually found this one by mistake because I was looking up Leviticus 13 on a tip from a video that Jack Burton asked me to watch. And, I watched it, and some of it at least, and then we'll do a live stream based on that, later today or at some point soon. And it's a great chapter, Leviticus 13, no doubt. So that was a good lead. So shout out to Jack for that. It looks like I dismissed that too quickly. So there's some things in there that not new, but just let us know that the way that the God of the Bible was operating in the time of Leviticus is basically identical to the way that he's operating right now. So nothing has changed, nothing's new under the sun. So it will be good to go through that. But when I typed in Leviticus 13, I accidentally typed Leviticus 3. And then I started reading it, and then right away, I catch the sequence. So again, I just thought I'll add this to the collection. Leviticus 3, 1-9 encodes a sequence of the end times. Leviticus 3, verse 1, and if his oblation be a sacrifice of peace offering, if he offered of the herd, whether it be male or female, he shall offer it without blemish before the Lord. So he shall offer it without blemish before the Lord is a coded reference for salvation. Verse 2, and he shall lay his hand upon the head of his offering. Okay, and so this is a coded reference for salvation. Verse 4, and the two kidneys is a coded reference for the two witnesses. And it's in Leviticus 3:4. 3:4 is 444 FFF 666. This is the time of the Great Tribulation. With the kidneys, it shall he take away. It's a coded reference for after that time period, the two witnesses are going to be taken away. And so, this is subtle. This one is a little bit deeper, I would say. You have to be a little bit more discerned to catch this one, but, doesn't hurt to add it. So it just shows, again, that God's looping this sequence over and over again. What happens after that? America's burned. Verse 5, which is upon the wood that is on the fire. It is an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. So God puts it in the hearts of the other nations to burn America with fire. And so that's in verse 5. Next, in verse 6, Christ returns with his elect. Verse 6, and if his offering for a sacrifice of peace, offering unto the Lord, be of the flock, male or female, he shall offer without blemish. So that's the same reference as in verse 1, where it says he shall offer without blemish before the Lord. So this is a coded reference where Christ returns with the elect, and that's in Leviticus 3:6. 3:6 is 666 to destroy everybody on God's left-hand side. This is going to be in the sky. And then in verse 7, it talks about the kingdom. So for people who may be new to my channel, the sequence of the end times is salvation. There's a time of 1,260 days of the Great Tribulation with the two witnesses on the earth prophesying and administering plagues. After they're killed by the beast system, the whole world is going to gang up on them, and they're going to be taken away, like I read in verse 4. Because their bodies, their souls are precious to God. And then that's going to be their final resurrection. They will never enter a body and die anymore. And then after that, America's burned because those two witnesses are in America. And so Mystery Babylon is burned. And that reference is in verse 5, Leviticus 3, verse 5. Then Christ is going to reappear with the elect, all the saints. According to 1 Thessalonians 3:13 and many, many verses, all my sequence videos. And that's going to be in the sky. And then there's going to be a 30-day battle of Armageddon, according to Zechariah 11, verse 8. And it's going to be a speedy riddance, what the Bible says. It's going to be quick. So Zechariah 11:8 is the precept for that 30 days. And then that's here in Leviticus 3, verse 5. And, that's America being burned in 3, verse 5. And then 3, verse 6 is Christ returning with his elect. And then in verse 7 here, you have the kingdom. And that's in 3 sevens. 777. It's a good number. If he offer a lamb for his offering, then shall he offer it before the Lord. And so now the quote offerings are going to be directly before God. And he shall lay his hand upon the head of his offering and kill it before the tabernacle of the congregation, and Aaron's son shall sprinkle the blood thereof round about the altar. And he shall offer of the sacrifice of the peace offering an offering made by fire unto the Lord. So it's going to be directly to God. And so the coded reference I want people to know in Daniel talks about the temple sacrifice being removed. And that's a coded reference for the elect being taken away. And I have a video of that where God's elect are priests, okay? And then they're the ones that would administer the temple sacrifice. And so that's why it's using this language, and if his oblation be a sacrifice of peace offering, okay? And so these are references to God's elect being the kings and priests that he has made them. And they're going to serve him and be his temple in the kingdom. And, that's what the Bible says, in Revelation, that they are the temple of God. Their souls, God's elect, are house God's spirit on the earth. Whatever their role is and where they're distributed and scattered, they represent God, okay, because his spirit dwells in them. So Leviticus 3, 1-9 reaffirms the sequence. A little bit coded, but it's a good one. Hey, Creation Bear, good to see you, man. Tuned in finally. Yeah, good stuff. So maybe I'm on better terms with YouTube. Hopefully that's the case. But just wanted to add that little quick one. I'll probably go live later and go through Leviticus 13. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care. Bye.